Szép estét mindenkinek, sziasztok! Tovább folytatjuk Eloy útját, és próbálunk eljutni nyugatra. Ugye még nem ott vagyunk, még csak a határban vagyunk, hogy átkelhessünk az újabb területre, és itt csináljuk épp a mellékküldetéseket, meg a fő küldetéseket. Ugye most jövünk, hogy kitisztítottuk az útvonalat, bent vannak a kocsmába, és hogy akkor lehetne haladni.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking.
Hát akkor folytassuk
Of course.
a vizsgálat. Ez felesleges volt visszajönnünk. Jó, beszéljünk Ulmunddal is. Merre van? Ah, itt állt.
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather around. The savior of Meridian has done it again. The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chain Scrape is open for business.
Terrific. Yay.
And Ulvind has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Yeah. Woo.
Haha.
Yeah.
Igen, hát Eloynak is be kellett szállnia.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Oké, na akkor ez kellett ahhoz, hogy... Ha nézzük meg... Oké. Nem tudom, hogy mennyire kéne költenünk ruhára. Még nem.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Tüzesi. Vegyünk egy tüzesélyet. Jó. Többit azt nem.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Milyen beszólásod. Oké.
This should be useful.
I've heard of your adventure.
Now I just need to get Boris
My
moving.
armor can help.
Micsoda? Jó. Ó, és itt kivel kell beszélnünk? Ja, tudom, aki itt sérült volt, nem? Nem.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay.
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Ó, szegény, hogy húzza. Nem túl szimpatikus ez a szerzetes se. Nem bír magával. Jó, oké.
Now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first.
Jó, nem térkép. Azt akarom megnézni, hogy itt... Hogy a mellék... Ja, az nem. Ó, igen, a konyhára el kell megmenni. Meg még lehet, hogy összeszedjük gyorsan a mellékküldetéseket, hogy megnézzük, hogy itt volt-e, ha nem is csináljuk meg őket. És itt a szakáccsal kellett beszélni. Oké, itt van egy bent. Na nézzük. Oké, ott a szakács, nála leadjuk a cuccost.
Ah, hello again. How goes your search?
About that.
Megvan minden.
What did you need to make your signature?
A corrugated metal panel, for starters. I can use it until I get... You could probably pull one out of a scrounger scrap pile northeast of here. And for the dish itself, some wild...
Ó, akkor a...
Right.
Várjunk csak, hogy is hívják, ott nem szedtük össze. Ó, igen. Akkor csináljuk ezt. Meg előtte... Gyorsan meg itt összeszedjük a mellékküldetéseket, ha itt vagyunk.
Aloy.
Lamont Petra, mi a helyzet?
Another round here? Heard you've been busy. As for me, I'm gonna need a few more of these before I get back to the forge.
Is there something on your mind?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree.
If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. Never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talent. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for... what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Who is this Talland Cleanbroker?
Tiszta
Some
üzlet.
chuck-huffing bondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Talland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try
Jó.
and convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Petra said Talland has a shop here.
Oké, ezt felfüggesztve. Meg ott azt a küldit összeszedjük. Ezt mondjuk, csináljuk meg azt a küldit.
I could have a word with him first.
Majd utána összeszedjük ezt a mellékküldetést. Hogy akkor az legyen letudva, meg akkor arra fele körbe nézzünk, hogy mit találunk ott.
I find a charger to override.
Aha, hát meg elég magasan van. Meg van egy káldron? Vagy ez a bánya? Ott fönt van valami. Az a baj az open world játékokkor, hogy egyszer elindulunk, akkor...
Strong smell.
Soha nem fogunk eljutni sehova, mert mindig belefutunk egy-egy újabb kis részletbe. Na, gyerünk, Eloy. Ja, ugye emellett eljöttünk. Oké. Jaj, leszettük közben a sápat szírva. Na, kíváncsiak, hogy mit találunk fönn, mert elég sokat kell mászni érte, tehát csak megéri majd. Oké, kis loot. Az mindig jó jön. Nem tudom milyen...
This place has seen better days.
Jó.
I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now.
Ez micsoda?
Must be somewhere I can get rid of those vines. But how?
Most az a kérdés, hogy ezt még nem tudjuk kinyitni, vagy esetleg itt találunk majd valamit, amivel ki tudjuk nyitni. De még nem biztos, hogy most fog kiderülni. Ó, ott mi volt? Ja, ez csak lemászás a peremre. Oké, ez gondolom ilyen sorkat jellegű, ha itt lyukat ugranék. Ez a zene, ez elképesztően jó. Ez a kis lüktetés. Oké. Jó, itt is tudunk tovább mászni.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. Send a signal?
Ne. Oh. Na, ezért van itt a létra. Ha valaki ilyen ügyes, mint én, hogy rányom a leereszkedésre, akkor ne járjon úgy, mint én. Jó, na akkor milyen dolog van itt fent?
Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later.
Ez még lehet, hogy jó lesz valamire, és akkor most már mehetünk le, és ugye ez a virág most se nyílik ki?
Can't get rid of the vines. Not yet anyway.
Hát akkor majd visszajövünk. De azt legalább tudjuk, hogy itt van fent egy virág. És akkor mehetünk tovább a küldetéshez. Ami már csak... Még itt van egy tábortűz, azt aktiváljuk. Arra nem emlékszem, hogy pontosan hogy volt az első részben. Hogy Vagy ezt láttam vajon? Nem tudom. Ugye idehozott le minket a szállító legelőször. Ezt most nem olvassuk el. És akkor megyünk ebbe az irányba. Oké. Na merre is? Mert itt vagyunk itt vagyunk a helyszínen, és akkor itt kéne keresni. Or
Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Ja, igen. Arra nem úgy emlékszem, hogy talán az egybe lehetett fütyülni.
Oh, here we go.
És valamelyik? Szinte észrevett. De ezek a... Jó. Egy. Én úgy emlékszem, hogy ezek az enemek, ezek benne voltak az egybe is. Mi volt ez? Barna? Na, oké. És hatásos ellenük a méreg. Hány nyílvesszőnk van? Jó. És valahol itt még volt egy. Csak azt nem tudom, hogy náluk kéne lennie. Ez hogy is hívják? Lenne robbanó hordó? Oké, közben egy kis healt is szedünk. Az meg üreges van. Azt nem akarom megkérdezni, hogy ő ott... Hogy látott meg. Jó. Olyan, mint a balra is lett volna. Aha. Aha, jó, jó. Nyugalom. Éloj, könnyű. Könyörgöm, szedd már össze magad. Jó. Ő is kapta? Ő is kapta.
Okay. Now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel.
Jó, most már tényleg csak át kell nézni a dolgokat, és akkor meg lesz minden. Amúgy lootban rengeteg van. Tényleg így nem lehet bejelölni? Nem tudom, hogy így be lehet jelölni. A köveket nem szedjük fel, az nem kell, de minden más lootot összerántunk.
No metal panel. Better check another scrap pile.
Szerintem ennél lesz, mert ő a lila.
I think I have everything I need for Mildev. Good thing too. I could use a decent meal. Bet a Dio would be interested in this.
Ó, ott volt egy vadász. Mi van még itt erre felé? Én nem mondom vagyok, hogy még nézzük meg itt ezt a kaldront is. Vagy bányát. Mert ugye nem ebbe az irányba voltunk múltkor. Ebbe a másikba. Hogy ez itt pontosan hova vezet meg. Jó, és még annyit csinálunk, hogy tájlista, igen, fegyverek, és akkor ide betesszük a 10-es nyugat. Hát most van 2 mérgezőnk, de annyi baj legyen.
Good time to pull out shotgun.
És kérdés az, hogy... Oh. Hoppá, 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 hoppá. Félek, hogy most, ha ugyanaz lesz a játékmechanika, akkor... Itt az egyben volt, akkor újra meg kell szereznie. Igen. Vagy ezt elmentette? Ó, jó, legalább a küldetést elmentette. Várjunk csak, merre van a... Erre. Hát jó, jöjjünk fel hát itt. Biztonságosabb kerülni. Azért jövök itt fent, hogy hát ha elkerüljük. Ja, hogy... azt hittem, hogy az ő társai a másik csücsökben voltak. De akkor ez egy másik bánya.
This must be the mine Arnav told me about. It looks like the miners are in trouble. That looks like the foreman Arnav mentioned. I should check in with him.
Mi jött ez a zsámoly? Nem veszel észre, barátunk. Hol van a munkafelügyelő? akivel beszélni kéne. Itt.
You good?
I'm okay. Thank you, Corvin.
Corvin? Arnav sent me. I'm...
Not now.
Easy. What happened?
Explosion in the mine. Water flooded the whole place. Some of my guys are still... They're still down there. I can't stop.
You've done enough. I need to know exactly what happened.
We use controlled blast to open up new veins in the mountain.
De vajon mit
One of them must have
bányásznak?
gone wrong. I can't. I have to go.
Bemegyünk, mi kihozzuk
Are you hurt?
őket.
I'll live. The others. Please.
How many are still down there? Corvin, how many?
Two, I think. Two more.
I'll do what I can.
Na hát akkor hozzuk ki őket is. Ugye régen, vagy az egybe, ezek a kaldronokat jelölték a...
Those two miners, quick.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Azt ott le tudjuk. Nem hallottam honnan szól, de... Jó. A kör a gyors úszás. Na várjunk csak. Hogyha figyeltem is volna, hogy honnan kajabálnak. Talán erről? Aha.
The miners.
Oké, megvannak. Na mondjátok, barátaim.
Are you okay?
Who are you?
Corvin sent me. Are you hurt?
My leg. I was a little too close to the blast.
What happened?
We were blasting in the farthest tunnel, but the scaffolding didn't hold. It collapsed. I think it blocked the drainage shaft. Water started flooding the place as quick as I drink ale. I barely managed to drag us here.
So something's keeping the water inside the tunnels.
What are you thinking?
I've got an idea. Are there more explosives?
Are you crazy? Yeah, should still be some up top, but you'll need these fuses. Are you crazy? You can't move, and I'm not leaving you. It's not like she can make things worse.
Don't go anywhere.
Robbantani fogunk.
Just blocking that drainage shaft. And blow it sky high. Almost there.
Megkeressük, mi zárja el a...
There's the debris blocking the shaft. If I can reach those explosives up on that track, maybe I can blast through the blockage.
Aha, arra kéne elvinnünk. Aha, menjünk erre. Itt. Arra nem tudunk felugrani. Na várjunk csak. Ott volt szemben egy, amit le tudunk talán húzni. Az ott egy létre, az tiszta. Nem. Abban lehet, hogy csak loot volt. Ó. Oké. Itt lent is vannak még ilyenek. Nekünk föl kéne jutni ahhoz. És az a baj, hogy annyira... Várjunk csak, hogy ide ki tudunk jönni. De... Azt hittem, hogy ezen a kis vízen tud állni. Ha már boka magasságban van. De hát a jelek szerint tévedtem. Vagy, aha. Van egy járat jobbra. De ehhez is létre kéne. Milyen jó kis puzzle-be futottunk így bele. És oda nem tudunk innen átmenni. Igen, az meg így nem működik. Azt nem tudom, hogy ez miért jó, hogy idáig ki tudok jönni. Vagy még esetleg azt megnézhetjük. Hogy visszamegyünk. Aha. Tehát ami engem zavar, hogy ott Élő, gyere föl, a jó ég áldjon meg. Majdnem megfulladtunk. Hogy itt van mellettünk egy terem balra. És oda kéne tudnunk átúszni. Ott fönn, de oda se tudunk átúszni. Meg sehol se tudunk. De, uram atyám, megőrít ez a játék, jó? Most ezt csináljuk. Én értem, hogy menjek el a Chiléhez, hogy ott tökbe megyek el a... Ja, így. Jó. Hát végül is majdnem meg lett elsőre. Nekik meggyengéljük? Hát akkor... Ja, és így nincs is betéve. Ó, basszus. Jó, igen. Használat. Ide. Jó.
Maybe I can swim past unnoticed.
Ezt gyorsan összeszedjük. Meg az is érdekes, hogy ilyen zöld trutyi van a vízben. Egyik megvan. A másik az ott mászkál lent, az innen látszik. Mondjuk lehet, hogy így pont mögé tudunk kerülni. Hát az egyik meg lett. A...
Find a way out of this room.
Oké. Jó, na tehát merre ki?
See if they lead to the explosives.
Te mi is voltál? Szóval nem tudjuk meg. Tehát oké, meg kell találni az utat a robbanó cumokhoz, ami valahol szerintem erre lesz. Ne. Ah. Amúgy ez tök kérő, hogy ide fel tudunk jönni, csak alapvetően semmi értelme nem volt. Jó. Csak... Aha.
Let's see where this leads.
Hát loothoz először. Remélem. Loot 2.
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Hát nagyon remélem, hogy oda vezet, amit sejtek.
There's the explosives up on the track. Just need to get across.
Jó, létre.
Might be a good idea to drop that ladder.
Oké. Na? Lesz egy robbanás? Így, erről van szó. Leengedtük a vizet, ugye? Kérdés az, hogy úgy jártunk-e, mint Gandalf.
Guess that got its attention.
Jó, várjunk csak, és a fagyasztjuk őket. Élaj, könyörgöm, ott fekszik előtted, kritikus csapás bevihettél volna. Viszont hál' Istennek itt már nem vezeti a víz az áramot, tehát... Mondjuk ennek pont majdnem nekiugrottunk. Az mondjuk érdekes volt, hogy kidodzsolt engem a föld alatt. Jó, ő kapta. Akkor már csak itt van egy cica. Mondjuk lehet, hogy el kéne költeni ezt a néhány tapasztalati pontot. Amink van, és ez segítene a dolgokba. Jó. Meg itt van egy kis loot. Meg fönn megnézzük. Meg itt van egy kis loot. Van 3. Azt gyorsan el is költjük. Csapdákat nem annyira használjuk. Jó. Jó. Hát, hogy meg tudjuk szeríteni a gépeket, ugye, amit tudtunk csinálni már az első részben is. Ezt hittem létre. És akkor tudunk majd gyors utazni, vagy gyorsabban utazni.
Are you two okay from here?
I can get this idiot down. Don't you worry. Thanks, kid.
Oké, és akkor mehetünk tovább, vagy vissza az öreghez.
Corvin knew his men all right.
Erre. Meg utána megpróbálunk kint fogni magunknak egy kis gépet.
I found the two you mentioned. They're safe, but could probably use a hand. Is that everyone?
It is. I dread to think what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I knew we were blasting too much, but the man who staked the claim here, Ulvad, he kept pushing me. I tried to shield my crew from his constant demands every damn day. I should have been stronger.
You were there for your crew when they needed you. That counts for something.
Ulvan can threaten me all he wants. I am not letting my people back into those mines.
Will you be all right?
Yes. I can take it from here. You are owed, Huntress.
Ó, ugye már semmiség.
And it's never good. Sooner or later, someone's gonna have to deal with him.
Hát még itt ezt a kérdőjelet megnézhetjük fönt. Bár így most nem igazán látom, hogy talán onnan. Talán onnan fel tudunk menni majd. Meg ott van szembe egy kötélpálya túloldalra.
There's an old watchtower at the top of that cliff. It looks like the path up broke a long time ago. I'm gonna have to climb.
Aha. Remélem most nem kapunk robotot a nyakunkba. Az nem igazán lenne jó. Jó. Egy kis üröm, az örömbe, aztán mehetünk tovább. Amúgy ezt tetszik, hogy ilyen sárga fényen jelölik most hogy hogyan tudunk mászni. Kérdés az, hogy itt mit találunk majd a tetején. Jó, azt nem tudjuk betörni. Egyszer. Kétszer. De ez hogy rontja el? Hát ott állok mellette. És most lehet, hogy arra kéne majd figyelni, és biztos is, hogy... Nem, hogy... Igen, erre. Hogy nagy egyből leereszkedjek De mivel engedi el? Négyzettel? Igen.
Made it. And there's another one of those devices. A lens. guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Gondolom akkor ez ilyen collectible-ös cucc, hogy biztos oda tudjuk majd adni valamelyik kereskedőnek valahol, valamikor. Aki ezért nagyon, aki ennek nagyon fog örülni. Na jó. Amondó vagyok, hogy gyors utazunk. Egyet, ezt a csücsköt meg is csináltuk. Aha. Nem tudok gyors utazni oda. Nem emlékszem, hogy csak tábortűztől tábortűzig lehet utazni. Akkor inkább visszajövünk ide. Jó irányba jövök egyáltalán? Nem. Balra. Nem vagyok itt, srácok. Akárhogy is néz ki, úgy, mintha itt ugrálnék. Itt lesz a tábortűz, jó? Ó, itt van egy... Nem menteni akartam, hanem... Igen. Na nézzük. Jó, csináljuk meg ezt. Ja, megnézzük, hogy ez melyik küldi is. Ott törjek fel egy öklelőt. Ja, most... Ja, most tanuljuk meg akkor. Oké. Gyere, bikuci. Oké. Isten őrizd, hogy belehúzzál. Jó, és akkor most vagyunk kopárfénybe. Jó irányba jövök? Aha. Állítólag majd lehet valahogy programozni a feltört.
I should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash. Might be worth taking a look around, too.
Is that the same? Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
Jó, tehát akkor egy kereskedő lesz, akinek...
The only one who wants to get those gates open.
Te mi vagy itt? Fegyvert most nem biztos, hogy akarok venni. Jó, azon gondolkodám, hogy... Én is gondolkodok? Hogy régen lehetett eladni... Igen, tehát vannak oké, ezek ilyen eladásra szánt cuccok. Ezek meg jó. Ugye megnézzük, hogy... van nála kötélvető. Hasító aprító kesztyű. Nem úgy, mint ezt meg tudnánk venni. Ugye ezek azok a... Oké. Szumók, amik nem kellenek. Na nézzük, hol van a...
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Savior, I need your help.
Ugye beszélünk vele, csak felveszek ezt a mellékküldetést is.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Dawns.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Loravik, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Loravik tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Loravik to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Larovic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the tiltott take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Larovic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Larovic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Larovic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Érdekes.
We combed the woods. Searched Larovic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larovic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
And considering there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched it, Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Oké, ugye erről az az érdekes, hogy már volt előbb is szó, hogy
Gentlemen. That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
Huh. I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need. Ask away.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the clay. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, you know, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He said I'm making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one
errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
Jó, hogy úgy van felvezetve, ugye még ez is itt a játék eleje, akárhogy is nézzük, hogy...
Lighten up, Paid. You've got a thick wall.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
Úgy hátra néztek, mintha kopogtak volna.
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paid over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Oh, anyám.
Commander Nozar, then. If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. Through labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
Ha már ott volt a loot.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled.
Kíváncsiak, hogy Ulwoodnak mi lesz a sorsa. Igen, visszatérve itt ugye az alkogyatosokra.
Stand aside, soldier. Sir?
Ugye pont azt hallottuk, ott a... hogy ott, ahol lezuhant a robotmadár, hogy ott is ilyen volt alkogyatosok állják el az utat.
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Cora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Ó! Megjött megint Val.
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
Sir, it's the Savior! I don't know how to sit down with the food herself. The Savior needs shield until that horn blows.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
Oh, that's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, nose off. You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let her through, boys.
Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Ajaj, végén még megmenthetjük Vart is majd, ha úgy alakul.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. that was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East.
Csú, de ismerős.
She seeks to save lives. Should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away.
De ismerős nekem.
A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Ja, ő a...
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Vod gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you, knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
Érdekes, hogy ugye a tenakok, azok fullba vannak tetoválva. Ő viszont csak félig, meg félig Karja, félig meg tenak.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Ja, persze.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tanakh chief, you did something desperate.
I'd kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hikaro stared them down. and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the cool route. Little did I know what I was in for.
Igen.
You said the cool route is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tanakh's chief.
The winners of the cool route must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakhs still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace, and now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian.
Közben átjöttünk a határon.
It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the 2 of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
Na, akkor lehet, hogy létrejön a...
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
Milyen kis karmuk volt, olyanok voltak, mint a raptorok. Mit csinál egy tekert se?
Rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hikaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hikaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Éha!
Lancers! Form up!
Csata jön?
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up! Get to cover! Ah! Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
Érdekes.
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! don't have a shot.
A parancsnok kapta.
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair! Lancers! Take the center! Get ready!
Okay.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! They're on to us.
Okay. Milyen fémes hangja van a csávónak is, akit a gépről ütöttünk le. Jó, hogyha kiszedjük a gépeket, akkor utána már egyszerűbb, akkor lent vannak. Jó, kapta. Vál is mindjárt kapja, nem segítünk neki. Jönnek még? Gyorsan kiszedünk mindent, ami zavar. Nem tudtam meg... Jó, villámot nem szeretik. Ó, hogy kikerült a... Ez milyen fordulást csinált? Próbáljuk meggyújtani? Ez bezzeg belement a csapdába. Aha. Érdekes. És én szedem le a csapdát, ezt nem hiszem el. Valaki állt mögöttem is. Gyerünk, 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 gyerünk! Jó, ott is van. Ez necces volt. Ja, hogy... Semmit nem látok. Egyik kapta. De már csak ő van. Jó. Egyik tartály. Másiknak meg... megvan. Ő a boszlány? Nem, ő még fönt van.
You, outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Oh. Ja, hogy még barátunknak van pajzsa is.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. There, now's my chance.
Milyen jó lenne, ha emlékeznék a kombóra. Gyorsan szedünk healt. Oké. Egy, kettő. Egy, kettő, három. Nem, egy, kettő. Oké, majdnem. És akkor még egyet? Aha. Itt van, barátom, a kihívásodnak a lehetősége. Na, még valaki? Nem fog lejönni nyuszi hozzá.
It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades, mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
Na, ők túlélték. Neki nem volt keze?
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Hát nincs más választásunk.
For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
És akkor most a királynak a testvére is meghalt? Ó, de kár.
It's salvage time, boys.
Azt kell, hogy mondjam, hogy ezek a tenakok választhattak volna valami egyszerűbb zászlót is, mint egy hatalmas farönköt cipelnek körbe-körbe.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
És most már ő a parancsnok.
We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vladis, Vashav, a massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh's territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh's territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
About Vashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like...
Hát nem rájuk gondoltam mások alatt.
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Save these for when I need it. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regala's machine riders. And we'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. Pack's full, but my stash has room. The woman who led the ambush, Regala, had a lot of machines under her command. There's only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. The Silence. What's his angle? Why help enough rebels? for later. Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?